Hey there, it's June 28th, 2024, the end of June and the last update for this month. And I'm on the road today, so a little different place. I got my coffee, I'm ready to rock and roll. And I've got some good news because you know what? The market's been really, really soft in Bitcoin practically for the entire month of June. But one of our accounts is at all-time highs, and the other one's just a couple percent off highs. Let me share that information with you, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. First, let's take a look here at the price of Bitcoin, what Bitcoin's been doing. Look, you know, this is back, June 7th, was the first week, and then that's, it kind of went up to about 61,000 or 71,500, and we had a big move down. Here, let me get my little. Oh, my mouse isn't working quite right. My big move down. I mean, we're talking almost 20%, over 18%, tip to tail. That's a pretty big move. Now, most of it was just sort of a grind down, up, down, but on its way down. And then, of course, last week we had a big dump recovery and flatline. And I've been telling our students and people that are subscribing to us that I kind of expect things to go sideways for a while. I don't really expect another run to the downside. I don't expect a big run up. I wouldn't be surprised in a week or two to see it up in mid 60s, but I expect this general range to hold, but I really kind of anticipate it going sideways. Of course, anything can happen. It's the market, but oh my gosh, I mean, we're down 18% from the top just 3 weeks ago. That's a sizable move. Let me go over the spreadsheet, and I will turn this off, and I will share the spreadsheet so you can see what I'm talking about. And here we've got, let me just bring it up on a different screen here because, see, I'm on the road, so I don't got all my screens today. This is a synth miner account. Now, this is the account that we created specifically on a show we do every Thursday called DirtyBird Live. And if you don't know, DirtyBird is the world's largest cryptocurrency options exchange. So we created this just for them to showcase trying to accumulate more and more Bitcoin, trying to generate more Bitcoin without mining it, just using options. And we started off on the 29th of February. You can see here we started off at 0.0825. And right now we're at 0.1175. So we're off our high water mark, but we're still doing pretty damn good. I can't complain about this. I mean, if we look at the return in Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin we have 32% more Bitcoin than what we had when we started. We've had little higher watermarks here, but this is a big drawdown over the last 3 weeks, but didn't affect us much. We're still up in our USD return as well, 28%. Now, if you just hodled, if you just bought Bitcoin the exact same way we did on February 29th, well, of course, you wouldn't have accumulated any more Bitcoin. That'll always be zero, and your US dollar value will be down 2.5%. We can look at a graph here. We can see this is that big drop off that happened about a week ago, and we're well on our way to recovering. Now, this is our Bitcoin return, and here's our US dollar return. Now, this US dollar return is always going to fluctuate as the price of Bitcoin fluctuates. If Bitcoin goes down by 50%, this number is going to drop, right? But you can see the people here, the red line, are the people who are hodling. They're bought and they're just holding. They're underwater a little bit. In fact, they are down 7%. So let's see here. Sorry, that's as an annualized return. Let me clarify. So if we want to talk about annualizing our returns, we've returned 133% in Bitcoin. US dollar return 116%. Always be zero for hodlers in terms of the amount of Bitcoin, because they're going to accumulate or lose Bitcoin. Always stay with the exact amount they bought. And if they're hodling annualized return, you're down 7.5%. So let's take a quick look at the DirtyBird. Now, this is another strategy we run. This is just for our members. We do our live stream every day, or for our gold or silver members, for our Roguetrader.academy members. If people just want to watch the live stream, they can do so on Patreon, and they can check out Roguetrader.academy there. But basically, we started this account on the 6th of May. So, month and a half ago, roughly. And we're doing pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with this. Start off with 0.0621 Bitcoin. Now, the point in this wasn't just to accumulate Bitcoin. We also want to increase our cash as well. It's a little bit different strategy. We call it the DirtyBird. Look, we're up to 0.075. Pretty happy about that. 0.0735, mind you. If we look at these returns, I'm pretty happy about these. Bitcoin, we're up 18%. So we've accumulated 18% more Bitcoin. We're up 11% in cash. If we want to annualize, extrapolate, and annualize these returns, we're up 220% in the DirtyBird and 177%. I have a hard time talking. My voice is coming back, though. It's getting a little bit better every week. US dollar return, we're up 107% if we annualize that. And what did I say we started off at? We started off with the equity is 0.0621, 0.0735 at an all-time high in a crap market where most people are losing money. So I'm pretty damn happy with that. Here we can take a look at the chart. This is our Bitcoin return. This is part of that move down, but of course, then we adjusted slightly, make some adjustments. Fantastic, hit new highs. So we take a look at our cash return, looking pretty good. Again, the US dollar return is not that important to us. It's really going to fluctuate as the price of Bitcoin moves up and down. But we're super happy. Hey, if you want to follow us, we do have a free members channel on our Patreon. If you just want to see the free content we put out every week. Or it's cheap. If you want to check out what we're doing, join us for a live stream, see what we're doing, because we talk through everything. We go into our accounts, we talk about what we want to do, what we think the market may or may not do. We look at all the account metrics, and you can see the decision-making process in behind all the decisions. And I think that's what really, really matters. Yeah, we can say, hey, we're doing this, we can say we're doing that, but unless you see that process, it might not make a lot of sense. So do yourself a favor, check out Roguetrader Academy, and we'll see you next week.